Hello, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I know this is a little bit random, but I'm going through Netflix and I found a movie that I had never seen before, so I decided to watch it. I'm talking about The Spy Next Door. The Spy Next Door is a 2010 film that was directed by Brian Levant. Why does that name sound familiar? I probably should have looked it up before this review. Maybe he's done some crap. Maybe he's done some good things. I don't know! This movie stars Jackie Chan as Bob. Of course, that's not his real name. I don't think we ever find out what his real name is. But he's named Bob. He lives next door. It's his cover because he's really an international spy. He works for the Chinese CIA, whatever the hell. It does missions. His disguise home is next to this house with this single mother. She has 3 kids. He takes a liking to her. He starts to date her. The kids don't really like him for weird reasons. Some of them I just think that maybe they're racist. I don't know. But the whole movie is him winning them over and him trying to get them to like him. And then, will they find out that he's a spy? Oh no, shenanigans! Now, what I think of The Spy Next Door was, look, it's fine, it's okay, it's not offensive, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Trust me, I went into this movie expecting it to be bad. There is a part of me that sees Jackie Chan do this movie and do this role and think, man, where has he gone? Where has he fallen? How did he reach this point? It's still cool that he gets some action scenes where he's doing. I don't know if he was at the age where maybe he had to start having stunt doubles of his own, which is sort of mind-blowing to think about, Jackie Chan with stunt doubles. But still, it seemed like he was able to do a lot of the fighting himself, and so that was fun. That was cool. Probably the best parts of this movie. The story itself, it's a little cliched, or it's to be expected as far as what you know is going to happen throughout all of it. Seeing him date the single mother, Jillian, she's played by Amber Valletta. She's an actress that I've seen in quite a few things, and I like her fine. I just don't know if I buy her and Jackie Chan together. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's because she just gave me vibes of, like I remember her in Hitch when Kevin James was trying to get with her, and I don't know, different movies, different characters, but whenever I see her in movies, I always picture an uppity, full of herself type of gal, even though who knows if she's like that in real life. Her kids, 3 kids, like I said. Farron is the oldest daughter, Ian is the middle son, and Nora is the youngest daughter. Nora, at first, she liked Jackie Chan. Like, at first, she was like, he's nice, I like Bob. And then, because they were crapping on him, the other siblings, all of a sudden, she starts crapping on him. So I know she's young, easily influenced. I get it. But it just was kind of messed up that she had no real good reason to dislike him. Ian, I don't really know why he didn't like him. He has this whole side plot of being bullied and kind of being a loser in school, and so once he gloms on to this whole spy stuff, he wants to use that to be cool. Of course, that's what messes up a lot of the things, and I don't want to say it makes him annoying, but he's a typical kid, but yet he knows all these smart things. He's advanced for his age. Farron is the one that's probably the most interesting because she's really the stepdaughter of Jillian, and her father, her original mom died, and then the father, when he married Jillian, he just took off, don't really know why, but she's expecting him to come back. She's convinced that he won't leave her and he'll be back for her. It's kind of sad, and that plays into, I guess that's why she doesn't like Bob, because he might represent that her dad's really not coming back. Some of the other actors, you have George Lopez. He plays like a chief officer of the CIA. I'm not saying George Lopez is a bad actor or that he was bad in this movie, but I do not buy him in a role like this. But speaking of not buying in a role like this, Billy Ray Cyrus plays Colton. They even say that he's a hillbilly because he can't help but have his same way of speaking, which is clearly, a hillbilly. It's just so weird because, like, he's not that great of an actor. He's here to, I guess, be friends with Jackie Chan, but then later on in the movie, when it's revealed that there's possibly a mole in the organization, we're supposed to not trust him the most. Okay, because he's a hillbilly, so maybe he's racist, and so maybe that's why we don't trust him. I don't know. It's such a weird role, because then, especially when you see the ending, I'm like, oh, that's what his character does and ends up doing? Alright, fine. The Russian main villain, I didn't get the actor's name. I looked this up, but I just was trying to get this done, really, if I'm being honest. But the ongoing joke for the villain is that whenever he has them send out and look for an outfit for him to wear, they come back with this very over-the-top, dumb-looking outfit that he hates. Every outfit he hates, but he's forced to wear it every single time. And I just thought, wow, how played out, how lame. He has a henchwoman, of course, he has his usual gang, but one of his Russian henchmen was played by Lucas Till. And I want to mention that because obviously I know the actor from other things since this, like the X-Men movies and whatnot. But it was interesting because he gets an actual fight scene with Jackie Chan, which is pretty cool. But when he was first introduced, he was introduced as a college kid who was talking to Farron, who's 13, and he seemed like he was trying to woo her, trying to impress her with everything that he knows and he's done, and Jackie Chan was immediately suspicious of this. Of course, we find out that he's just a spy, and he's just trying to get in on Chan and catch him off guard. So in a way, I was like, thank God, because otherwise, this was kind of creepy. Farron wanted to go on a date with this older guy, even if he was just 18, still. Gross! So yes, people, overall, the movie is harmless, it's watchable, it's enjoyable for the family or for kids. If you're just watching it by yourself, you might be wondering why in the blue hell are you watching it. But again, if you're watching it with kids, it can be enjoyable. You can have some laughs with it. I think Jackie Chan is likable with his broken English and all. Clearly the bloopers had to show how many times he couldn't get certain American words right. But hey, it's funny because he's foreign, so let's just laugh at him. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below if you too have seen The Spy Next Door. What do you think of it? Do you like it? Is this something that you saw years ago? Have you never heard of it? Is Netflix providing me and you movies that you're like, oh, this existed? Alright, I guess I'll watch it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!
Heat in my vein like vernacular. Cook up the beat with a spatula. Y'all are not ready for action. I'm smoking these rappers and feeling spectacular. Making a killing like massacre. Watch out, I'm whipping my wrist. Right on my city, been pissed, but I show them love. I'm not the one that's at risk. My homie told me that when people rise up against you, it's the sign of your destiny real. Fake ones been hating cause they know that one day you're making it. Jealousy's all they can feel. Plug in the full.